Hey my pod, it's Mermaid Princess Destiny here, and we're gonna play some more Wizard 101. And I'm going to ask for help today because I can't deal with, because I can't fight the guy. Since they do multiple attacks at once, and it drives me nuts. So I'm gonna ask for help to pass him. The reason why that I don't really edit too much and don't take out my struggles is because I want you guys to I want to show you that I relate to your guys' struggles in this game. So, yeah, that's pretty much the main reason why I don't really cut out too much stuff.
The Umbra Legion has no need of turns. It doesn't smell of fear. It doesn't smell at all. Could it be? Ah, yes. The flimsy bravado of the hero. She enjoys crushing those. Carry on, then. Sail the forgotten seas. Find her if you can. Let the last thing you ever see be the Umbra Queen Resurgent.
Hurry, friend. Let us get out of here. Shadow Weavers. That's what those monsters called themselves. They were quite keen to learn the military deployments of our Celestia expedition. Oh yes, the lost world of Celestia. We found it through good old-fashioned sky travel and sent a team. And in return, they sent a distress signal. Most distressing, that. I was trying to investigate further when those wretched bugs nabbed me. Thurston Plunkett? Why, he's leading the team, and likely in some danger given that distress call. Alas, we haven't a ship ready for sail. But legends tell us wizards of old could craft a key to the Celestian world door. So perhaps one of your professors at that academy could help you.
Celestia? Oh my, that's an old name, wizard. One fraught with legend and tragedy. Said to be the home of a strange people who channel the sun, the moon, and the stars, until one day we opened the world door and floodwaters greeted us. Nobody knows what happened, just that a dark energy pervaded those waters, an unnatural force that spread a primal terror to all who felt it. And Plunkett is there now, amidst these Shadow Weavers and the so-called Umbra Queen. We must find and extricate him. Do you feel up to it? Top marks then! I think I can patch together an old spiral key, though it may take some time. I'll send it straight to the headmaster when it's ready. In the meantime, there is some additional training that might aid you in this unusual battleground. Do you recall the Order of the Fang? Quite right! Your adventures in Krakatopia inspire them to resume their old work in interweaving magical schools. One of their scholars, Rafat, the teacher, requested Ravenwood's aid in these pursuits, and I can think of no better volunteer. Find him in the oasis while I work on this key.
Ah, wizard. Krakatopia has thrived since your defeat of the hated Tuts. Did you ever find the Croconomicon? Yes, it is for the best that tome is lost, I think, but the other labors of the Fang still have merit, like balance magic. We invented a new school of magic by blending and fusing the existing mystical streams. A difficult task, but also a dated one. It's time to see what else we can do. How else we can intermingle the magical schools and what new disciplines we can create. We should not be bound by ancient law. We should make new law. And there's but one place we can do it, where we forged balanced magic to begin with. Come, wizard, take the boat over there to the remote city of Selenopolis. I'll meet you and guide you to the Blended Grove. Welcome, wizard, to the home of the Luminaries, the followers of the moon, Selenopolis. Many years ago, Manders and Crocs, disinterested in the constant warring with the Tuts, escaped here under the auspices of the mysterious Moon King. Using the blended magics of this unique nexus, they remain protected but isolated, building a community and traditions all their own. Oh, worry not for the stairs. The children of the moon are wary but peaceful. Visitors are allowed, just rare. Now follow me to the Blended Grove.
My goodness, you've stumbled onto an area we didn't expect you to reach so quickly. This symbol in the upper left-hand corner will show you the progress of the file download. You won't be able to enter that area until the transfer is complete.
There are places in the spiral where magic is more potent, owing to a convergence of the ley lines, the invisible branches of the world tree. It is in these places spell trees are more likely to grow and where rare applications of magic can be attempted. This grove is one of the more unique of these places, a spot where the 6 fundamental schools of magic intersect and the spell trees are interwoven. This is where the Order of the Fang will be reborn into a think tank devoted to magic weaving, to intersecting the schools of magic. I hope you will be willing to help, but first we must expand upon your knowledge of the schools and their interactions. Enter the training grounds, and I will teach you of the magic wheel. Magic schools are more than just raw energy that can sometimes conflict. The specific applications of that energy give each school unique tactics and abilities to diminish foes or empower the wielder. Those interactions are far more complex. As you can see, the Storm School focuses on charms that help the user, while the Death School uses weaknesses to debilitate foes. And the other schools, too, have their own focuses. Let's explore these tactics with a more practical instruction. For this exhibition, you will be a Death Wizard, your magic temporarily altered with the power of the Blended Grove. As a Necromancer, yours is the power to weaken or dispel with what we call harmful charms. Try hindering the Life Elemental. As you see, the life creature cast a heal over time spell, while Myth cast a trap that will increase the damage you take from its attacks. Now, you could leave the weakness you cast and let it do its work, or you could play a gambit and put the weakness to greater use. Gambits sacrifice charms, wards, or overtimes to produce an even greater effect. This card, for example, will remove your weakness and replace it with an even more powerful, harmful effect. See for yourself. You see, your gambit was successful, but so was the Myth Elementals. Gambit cards still have some benefit, even should you be unable to pay for the gambit itself. Take this card, for instance. It requires 2 harmful charms to activate its secondary effect, but even without those, it will still damage the foe. Try it now. Not bad, but if you could only consume 2 charms... Allow me. Now, watch as your new ally here cast the charms you need to trigger a gambit. It doesn't matter where these harmful charms come from. They still work to trigger your gambits. Try the same spell again. Much better. You must decide when it is best to wait and build up to a full gambit, or when a more immediate, if lesser attack is enough. Wonderful work, my young friend. You have learned gambits and the tactics specific to each school. This is but your first step into a wider world. Into what we call the Magic Wheel. These are the true interactions of all schools. Magic isn't as simple as fire beats ice. No, the schools each counter each other's tactics. Fire melts the ice, yes, but also warps the tales of myth, while ice freezes the waters of storm and weathers weakening death. Storm drowns life and fire both, while life subverts the pitfalls of myth and heals from fire's burns. Myth, likewise, outlives death and breaks through ice's entrenchments. Death then comes for storm and life alike. And balance, our creation, is all things. The center of the wheel, able to enhance or diminish any school, but with less potent effect. Come, let us try another bout, so I may demonstrate all this for you. For this demonstration, you shall use the methods of ice, the school of helpful wards, shields, and absorbs, defensive effects that benefit you. You face enemies of fire and storm. Together, these 3 are the elemental schools, the outer wheel, while myth, life, and death are the inner wheel of spirit. Do you remember ice's relation to fire and storm? Cast your shield now. Each school will cast their preferred tactic. Ice its shield, storm its helpful charm, and fire its damage over time spell. Which means the storm elemental has stumbled right into your grasp. For ice can consume the helpful charms of storm to their benefit. This spell will remove the blade from the storm creature and cast a shield for you to withstand the fire attack. Well done, but remember, as ice freezes a storm, so too does fire melt ice. The fire elemental use your own tactics against you. If you limit yourself exclusively to your own school, you will always be disadvantaged. But with the benefit of arch mastery and the blended grove, you are not so inhibited. And what school can douse fire's flames? This storm card is called a clear. Much like a gambit, it can exchange one effect for another. But whereas gambits sacrifice effects that benefit you, clears remove effects enemies cast upon you or themselves. So if you're... That storm spell cleared that owner's damage over time spell and gave you a blade. Now, put it to use. Excellent, but remember, just as schools counter each other, so too can they enhance each other. This we call synergy. If you look at the magic wheel, you see that storm counters fire and life, but it can synergize with connected schools, life and death. Similarly, life synergizes with death and fire. It is these complex relationships the Order of the Fang hopes to explore in more detail. I'll explain back in the grove. This grove and these interwoven spell trees are where we hope to explore magic, its synergies, its counters and influences. You may join us here and choose a second school as an area of focus to weave into your own. The choice is yours. Each school has its own benefits as we discussed. Is that not so, my friends?
Balance complements, it sharpens, it dulls. A whiz that uses it ain't easily cold.
Ah yes, myth. You know, I once knew a conjurer. Steve was his name. An expert in traps and summons. Never could take the heat. Or leaves. Attention! Death lurks around every corner. It creeps. It waits. It drains. It weakens. It whispers.
Honey, life is the obvious choice for a support school. We heal with unicorns.
Anyone else smell smoke? Is it me? Oh, please don't let it be me. Oh, pick fire kid. Someone needs to control these flames.
Ice is patient. It can shield against damage and wear enemies down.
Hey, give Storm a try. We hit the hardest and the fastest. Of course, we have to watch out for the more durable foes, but who doesn't?
The choice is yours, wizard. Simply speak to your chosen tree and they will guide you in weaving a new school. Magic is not merely about damage boosts. Look for countermeasures for each school's tactics. When you're ready, you should return to your headmaster. I wouldn't want this to derail your more traditional studies.
Want to be a life weaver? That's fabulous! But you need to be all in, hun. One weaving school at a time. Oh, honey, have you made the right choice? Life is rich with meaning, with healing, with things to counter the lingering flames of fire or the traps of myth. I'm a firm believer in learning by doing, and I'm, well, stuck in my little rut here, so I'm going to assign you a tutor. But not just any tutor, darling, an icon. Oh, you haven't heard of icons? Well, let me tell you, they are the bee's knees. An icon is someone who became so powerful in a particular school of magic they transcended physicality and became magic itself. Under the right conditions, like the rising of the beast moon or in pockets of strong magical energy, they can be called to aid the living. So, that's what you need to do. But who to call? Ophthalmos? No, I hear he's a real bear when he wakes up. Oh, Aaron Trebo, lovely guy. Weird face. You need a place saturated in life magic. Oh, like the Garden of Kansu. I hear it's pretty run down. Something about angry reptiles. Well, I say that's what happens when you... Oh, sorry, honey. Just go to the garden and say the magic words, live, Trebo, or die. Shoo, shoo. Don't let life pass you by.
Maelstrom has repaired Celestia's spiral key. Now we can go to that strange, star-lost world and learn of its fate. Here you go. For obvious reasons, you have more than earned this.
Headmaster Ambrose hands you a spiral key carved with astronomic symbols.
Oh, yes. There's a distress call from the Spiral Geographic Society trapped on Celestia. Do see if you can help them out.
What's wrong, my friend? You seem nervous, awkwardly staring at the sky and all. Ah, embarrassed to yell some magic words? I understand. But if the words must be said, say them. What are they? Live, Trebo, or die? Oh, that is terrible.
Worry not, mortal, for today is not the day to die. Today is the day to Trebo. Ha ha!
Huh? Okay.
What do you wish of this humble, under the circumstances, rogue young wizard? Ha ha! You seek the meaning of life, the power of living. I can help. Just walk this way. Smell that aroma? That musk, that air of rotted vegetables and fetid reptile sheddings? That is life in all its glory. So many think of this school as just healing, as rejuvenation, but it can do so much more if you look close enough. So let us look. Let me show you the things I have discovered about life, the hidden meaning, the forgotten power. Just step through the door. Become me, as the hunters of the beast room do. Assume my power, my abilities, my life and history. Live life, however briefly, as an icon.
You will work. You will make toys. You will do only as you are told. This is your life. The alternative is, well, draining.
I can't. Not anymore. I will serve that jolly old phantom no longer.
Defiant, aren't you? Good. Feel the flames of his vengeance.
Feel the sting of my arrows.
Where should I go? Oh, 3. Okay. Start with this.